Now that Marvel Studios has pulled the mutant card out, things will never be the same in the MCU again. And there's certainly been plenty of theories in regards to what exactly Marvel Studios could do with the mutants in the MCU. So let's talk about something I've talked to plenty of CBC fans about in our group, and that's the Sentinel Project. So when you think about the X-Men and the mutants, chances are you also think about the things that hunt them, aka Sentinels. Those giant robots that really show no mercy, and they got one purpose: arrest those with superpowers that are different. Specifically mutants, obviously. Now, of course, Sentinels have already been done in live action. X-Men Days of Future Past did them to varying degrees of success and comic accuracy, and X-Men Gifted, the TV series spin-off, they had them very prominently in there throughout the seasons that the show got, which I really liked. Now, of course, what exactly does this have to do with the MCU? Well, I have a theory that damage control is going to eventually evolve into being a sort of foundation / a proto version of building Sentinels. So far throughout the MCU, every time we see damage control show up, we see that they are in charge of gathering up all the tech that's left behind, whether it's alien, whether it's something that's advanced technology created by somebody else. It all seems to go to them. I mean, they even got pieces of Ultron, so they definitely got their hands on a lot of technology. And as we've seen with them, they tend to be at the forefront of going after people with superpowers. In Ms. Marvel, we actively see that there's people within damage control who will stop at nothing to get a hold of these people with powers. Now that the mutants are coming into the MCU, wouldn't it make sense if you sort of set up a proto-Sentinel program that's sort of established within the confines of damage control, but then it spins off into its own thing run by Bolivar Trask? I mean, it's an easy way to literally establish how these Sentinels can be advanced, because they're built off the back of 1, Stark Tech, 2, Hammer Tech, 3, who knows what other company you could toss in there, and 4, you literally have already set a tone for how these people want to find superhumans and people with powers and literally arrest them. So the Sentinel mindset and the people that create the Sentinels, it's already all there. You already got the legwork for the foundation literally right there. Now, I know some people will say they don't like this, they don't want this because it doesn't make sense. Why would you do this to the Sentinels? How could you change such a huge element of it? And to that, I point to Ms. Marvel and say, hey, is she still an Inhuman? Right. So let's get back to Sentinels. I mean, to me, just think about it this way. Damage Control has been trying, and they can't do it. They can't seem to get a hold of it. Suddenly, you got this guy who comes in and goes, hey, you guys got all this technology. I already see you're using some of these Hydra weapons that you modified. You're already using this Stark Tech that they used on the Hulk to stop him. Trust me, guys, I got a great solution. We're gonna build a giant freaking robot. All right, you still follow along here? All right, you following along? It's gonna be like building size. Trust me, it's good. And it's gonna walk down the streets, patrolling neighborhoods to capture powered individuals. Right? You still follow along here? No? That seems cruel. Can you give us a reason as to why this is acceptable? Yeah, they're different. Oh, this is the United States. Yeah, pull it. Yeah, do it. Do it. How much money you need, sir? All of it? Okay. In case you think I'm exaggerating, that's literally how the Sentinel Project gets off the ground. So yeah, it fits.